I've realized that no matter what I post, I'm gonna feel embarrassed about it, so might as well just post it, okay? I have class. I need somewhere to put this without like feeling weird, but I have class in like 10 minutes, but I was like, no, I'm way too eager to post this. But a lot of y'all have been asking, I hope the audio doesn't sound weird, but a lot of y'all have been asking for me to do a YouTube video, and I was really hesitant on it because I don't think I have anything to talk about that like is worth interesting or worth watching, or something that I can rewatch and not get embarrassed and not feel like, oh my god, wow, Corinne, you are a disgrace to life in this community. I think I need to dust it over here. I don't have any story times about it. You know what I do have? Okay, a lot of y'all, something that I've really noticed. Okay, that is so much better. I can already tell. I've been honestly doing so good when it comes to story times. Like, I've been making them. I've been getting all these ideas and like reaching into my past, more of like elementary, because I always make story times about like me in elementary school, but it's been pretty great. Other than that, my best story times, I think, were always the ones of me going to school, because people really mess with me, but I do online now. You know, there's something that I like don't really talk about on social media or in general, or really with people like just in my life, I guess, and that is going to therapy. Like, I literally go to therapy. I've been going to therapy for so long. Not so long, but like a good amount of time, like almost a year. One thing that we talk about a lot is like social media and how it impacts me, because it's so much like she always brings up like, okay, so how is like, you know, your TikTok, like how are you feeling? I don't think she's ever seen my TikToks. I hope not, because that would be literally so bad. Oh my god, that would be so bad. I understand that, and we all have to understand that even small creators, like, we get hate and we get recognition, but that's people in general. Like, people are just haters, and people will hate on you like no matter what. And that's something that I talk about a lot, is the fact that like being on TikTok and being on social media, like even when, you know, I didn't have that many followers, which still, I'm not even a big creator, but I'm very blessed for what I have, and I'm very blessed that y'all have followed me through so many accounts. Like, I've literally had 6 accounts banned. I'm so serious, and all of them have like gotten up there so close, and then they get banned. And this one is about to get banned too, which makes me like, or not this one, my TikTok, my main TikTok is about to get banned too. And it just kind of makes me think, like, I feel like sometimes I don't think that I have a fan, like a following or supporting base that will follow me to other things in my life, including like music and me making music, because what I do on TikTok is not music. What I do on TikTok is not obviously what I want to do with my life. Like, I don't want to fucking get up and tell stories for the rest of my life. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Sorry, no hate to the big creators that make bank for telling stories. That's just, I mean, I would totally do that, but like, I really want to make music. I don't think that people take that seriously in general. Like, in my life, I'm gonna cry. But by the way, so I heard this story about Tyler, the creator, and it was basically saying how like one time someone associated him with being the guy that was funny or something like that. And please tell me if this story is wrong. I literally just heard it from someone, because I was like opening up to someone about, like, I feel like people would just find me as like, oh, that's the girl that tells stories, that's the girl that does this, but I want to be, that's the girl that makes music. Like, who's like other people, like, you associate like Girl in Red, or I guess y'all don't listen to him, but like, okay, who does people listen to? Like, Lil Baby, I don't know. Like, you associate, when you hear Lil Baby, you hear musician, you hear rapper, you hear a guy that makes music, a guy that makes rap music, blah blah blah. Like, you don't hear other things that he's done in his life. I mean, of course you will along the terms, but him and his title is making music. And I feel like my title is not making music, because not only have I not put music out, but I don't think that I've preached it enough for y'all to understand really where I stand when it comes to that. Like, I make music, I want to make music, I am the girl who makes music, not the girl who does story times. You know what else? You know what? Topic change. You know what I find so crazy? Is that, like, I don't think, I think because also, like, with having a following and having a presence on social media, I don't think it's easy to make friends. Like, I have never understood that. Like, when I would see creators, I'm like, bro, like, they probably have so many friends. Like, they're popping, like, they have hangouts, like, they have a friend group. But no, that's, like, really not the case. I mean, a lot of them do because they're actually cool people. But, like, I think ever since I got a following, or at least got my name more out there, you know, because I had a following. I think I had like 90K on this one account with my friend, and then it got banned. But before it got banned, it was not like a me talking, like, no one knew really my life. It was literally just like sad quotes. It was like a sad account. But I mean, it did good, so I'm not even mad about it. But it's like, there's not people that reach out to me. Like, when I went to school, and this is like a main reason I went to school, is because I'm like, I would walk in the halls and like I didn't know any of these people. Like, it was like a brand new school, brand new everything. And you know, you get like dirty stares, and I'm like, I don't even know any of these people. Like, I don't understand why people don't like me. Like, it literally is the first day. Why are you giving me a dirty look? Like, I think the first day of school, I think I've talked about this on TikTok. The first day of like my junior year, I complimented like 3 people, and they all looked at me and legit turned away. I kid you not. Did not say thank you, did not even like smile at me. They were just like, pause, are you okay in your head? Because you know what? And then I would like actually, like, I think I like met like 1 or 2 people, and they didn't even know that I had TikTok. Like, they didn't even know that, like, okay, hold on. They didn't know that I had TikTok or nothing. But then everyone that would like hate on me and like not talk to me, like, you would hear like, oh, like, yeah, like, I heard people talking about you, and like, we know who you are, but we just don't make a big deal out of it. What does that even mean? Like, you act like I'm a fucking A-list celebrity. Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like, this one person told me, this like guy told me, he was like, yeah, like, I always hear your name get talked about at the ninth grade campus. The ninth grade campus, I don't give a what those freshmen are talking about. Like, please be for real. So people are just like so mean to me. And then like in public, oh my god, in public it's ridiculous. Who follows me? Let's be for real. Who are my supporters? Like, are these some like criminals? Because every time I see someone on TikTok that knows me from TikTok that I see in public, they'll start taking pictures of me. Pictures of me. Or mock me, or look at me and be like, like, what did I do to you? Like, what did I do to you? Like, be for real. Guy, I made a TikTok about this, and I don't know if they knew me from TikTok. Like, okay, I'm being like dramatic, but like, it was just such a weird coincidence. It was such a weird coincidence that like they had seen me and they were like, oh, look at that girl, blah, blah, blah. And they start taking pictures of me. Like, who does that? Like, that's weird. That's literally weird. Like, what is your problem? Or when I meet someone on, this is, oh my god, this is even more weird. This is literally, like, I'm a person. Like, I'm someone who lives on earth. I'm someone who like has a life. Imagine you seeing a celebrity in person and you just automatically think that you're entitled to take pictures of them. Like, we're talking about real celebrities, not like other people. I'm talking about real celebrities. You see them in public and people think they're entitled to take pictures of them. People think that they're entitled to walk up to them when they're just trying to enjoy their lunch, and no, like, they aren't entitled to that. Whether that this person is famous or in the public eye, or Jesus himself, Jesus herself, like, it doesn't matter. Like, that is not what people deserve. And I feel like, and then I feel uncomfortable being like, hey, can you like not be weird? Because there's this one girl, she had like texted me on Snapchat, and if you add me on Snapchat, like, I will snap you. Like, that's what I do. I don't know, I like snapping people. And I'm like, hey, anyways, there's this girl that like I had snapped her like right when she added me, and then she was like, oh my god, like, hey. And I was like, hey. And then she, like, we had a conversation and she screenshotted my snap and my messages, and I was like, what? Like, what was that? She's like, oh, sorry, like, I just wanted to brag to my friend. That's weird. That's weird to me. I mean, like, maybe that's insensitive of me to say, but it's like, stuff like that is awkward and weird. I unadded her. Like, I literally blocked her. That gave me such weird vibes. For like, oh my god, you have so much followers. Can you shout me out? what in the world? Like, I genuinely looked at this person. I was like, oh my god, like, I want to be their friend. Like, they're so cool. No, there are literally people in real life that I've, like, that will use me just because they think that, oh, this and oh that. Like, I don't even have that many followers. Like, you picked the easiest bait that you could find, which was me, being someone who, like, doesn't, like, has a following, but not a lot of, like, not a following. And you picked me from the bait, and you're like, yes, we're gonna pick her and we're gonna fucking torture her. And that's something that just happened, and it's crazy. Like, there have been people like I'm telling you guys, like, this stuff is not glorified. Like, even if you just want 100K, like, if that's your goal, that's fine. But 100K is 100 more people to fucking hate you. That's just it. And I love like making content, and I do not whatsoever make content so that I can get views, because I don't care about views. I care about the fact that I entertain myself with the stories that I tell. I like being I like making people happy and entertaining people. Like, that's what I do, and it's not for the following. Like, there's this girl, she had followed me on TikTok, and I saw her on my For You page, and I was like, bro, like, she's so pretty. And she was like, she was really, you could tell she was really insecure. Like, she would mention it. She was like, yeah, like, I know that people aren't gonna see this. Like, it makes me insecure to make these TikToks because I know that people aren't gonna see them, and like, it just makes me insecure thinking about the fact that no one's gonna see the TikTok. And so I was like, oh my god, like, I should shout this girl out, like, see if she can get some recognition, because she's beautiful and she makes really good videos. Like, her videos were like get ready with me's, but they were like so interesting, and she has the best style ever. It was like soft, like ballet, very cutesy, artsy, like soft color pastel vibe, right? So I ended up shouting her out. Immediately I went on her account. She starts, I'm talking about, she went from 80 to like 8,000, or like 5 to 8,000 followers, like in an instant. And it was so crazy to me how like things can work like that. Everyone in their comments was like, I came from lyrics, which made me upset, because I'm like, guys, like, can you not follow her because I said, like, follow her because she has good content? But whatever. And I went on an account like a week later. She has hate comments. She's replying to hate comments. They're hate comments like, oh my god, why do you dress like that? Like, oh my god, this, and oh my god, that. And I'm telling you, like, this girl was saying how, oh my god, I wish people saw my TikToks. I wish people saw my TikToks. But people don't get that when people see your TikToks and things like that, it comes with hate. It comes with stuff like that. And even if you don't get it right away, people are gonna hate on you. And that's something that people don't understand, no matter how many followers you have. No matter how many followers you have. If you have 5,000 like that girl, if you have 100,000 like me, if you have 100 million, if you have 100 mil like Charlie D'Amelio, either way, like, you're gonna get hate for it, and it's gonna, like, it impacts you, and it impacts you so much more than you would think. Like, people don't want to talk to me because of the fact that I have social media, because of the fact that I make TikToks. There have been people in my life that I've lost because of the fact, like, oh no, like, you're conceited, you have a following, like, you're only like this because you have a following, when what the conversation really started about was the fact that they had made me upset. If me and my like old friends would get in arguments, they'd automatically be like, oh, you're only getting mad at me because you have a following, you think you're better than me. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, you literally did something outrageous to me. Like, you started talking crap about me. You did something fake to me, but when I get mad at it, it's because I have a following. That doesn't make any sense. And it really, really doesn't. Like, people are like this, and you have to face the consequences of that. And me being someone who has 100,000 followers but wants 1 million streams on songs, and I want to be more in the public eye than I am right now, because of the fact that I make music, because of the fact that I want to make music and I want to have a career in music. But I have to understand, and I'm still not even used to the fact that people are going to hate. People are going to say that my voice isn't good. People are going to say that, this is bad. You don't dress good. Like, I hate the way you talk. People are going to try to put you down, and you can't let them. Like, and it's so much harder said than done. It's so much harder done than said. It's so much harder said than done. However that goes, it's hard. I have to go to class. I'll be back. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I did do my makeup because I was doing school, but give me a second. Also, this is not dust, it's glitter. I am in the middle of doing my eyelashes. I literally look crazy. My mascara is not working with me today, but it's okay. Beside the point, just like I was talking about earlier, just have a following in general, but a little topic change of the fact just a tiny bit of topic change. Also, having a following, people are always in your business. And you know, I was thinking about like Cora. Y'all know Cora, right? Like her and her boyfriend, and how like she posts everything on social media, and and I mean, no judgment, like that's just, she wants to keep her people inclined and her supporters, she wants them to keep them aware. And not only, I think that a lot of her stuff and her business gets leaked out there, but like, or maybe she shares it, I don't know, but it's just like things like that happen, and it's like you need to keep things to yourself. Like even when I will post like a video of me and Sasha, my boyfriend, just people always have questions like, oh my god, like is he trans, like oh my gosh, I thought you liked girls, I thought you did. It doesn't matter. I don't understand not one bit on how that's your business in general, whether my boyfriend is trans, whether I like women, whether obviously I'm dating a fucking dude. So what does that tell you, buddy? Let me know, you dumb hoe. Sorry, people are just really dumb. People kind of question the fact that like, oh, I thought you didn't like women and blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter that much. I need to get my ears professionally cleaned, and I looked at all the questions and topics that y'all sent me. Y'all sent me on Instagram. I need to do my toenails. Oh my god. Would it be weird if I talked to y'all while I did my toenails? That would be weird. Okay, got it. What, Chinese food or Mexican food? And Chinese food. All of the way. Don't get me wrong. Mexican food is good, but it's not. Tacos are good, and fajitas are good only from some places. Like, also Tex-Mex is gross. Chipotle, Taco Bell, all of it, gross. It makes my stomach hurt. Leave me alone. Next. You know, we talk about a lot about mental health when it comes to social media and having a following in general and people hating, but it's like, what people don't get, I don't feel like, is like hating and having hate doesn't only come from social media. And people think that other people are like required, entitled to comment hate because we have a following, but that's not true, because the thing is that everyone has haters, frankly. And whether you are in high school, like, people are gonna hate, people are gonna talk shit, people are gonna have their opinions, and that's just that. You know, you have haters in your workplace, like you have just someone that's like, ugh, in your workplace, like those are normal things and normal feelings to have around people. And what I will say, someone asked me advice in relationships or mental health, and believe me, I'm not one to ask that. There is nothing that I could give you that you do not already know. There's nothing that I could say. I could sit here and be like, oh, you know, journal. You just don't be stressed about stuff, but it's going to happen anyways, because guess what? We all have our own stories and we all cope with things differently. People react to things differently. People cope with things differently, and that is okay. It's okay to talk to people. It's okay to not talk to people. I feel like so many people, for some reason, and of course you want to talk to people, but I want to let you know that so many people, I feel like, preach on it, like, oh, you need to talk to someone, you need help, you need to talk to a therapist, you need to talk to friends, you need to talk to your parents. No, you don't. You don't. And if it is getting to that point where you feel as if you need to talk to someone, then talk to someone. If you are getting to the point where you feel as if you're going to hurt yourself, and I know whether you hear this or not, you're going to listen or you're going to not listen. Either way, if you feel as if you're going to hurt someone, you should talk to someone. But talking to someone is not always an option, and I don't think people understand that. Like, I'm sorry if you have great parents that you can open up to, and I love my parents, and I think I can open up to my parents, but a lot of people can't. A lot of people don't have cousins, they don't have friends, they don't have best friends, they don't have aunts, uncles, people that they trust. And that is something that we need. How can we grow without talking to people? Because talking to someone and venting to someone and ranting to someone is not always the option. And learn how to cope with it. And if you don't know how to cope with it, you don't know how to start coping with it, that's okay too. Journal about it. Look up journal prompts. What are you struggling about? Look up things. And, you know, because also therapy is not always an option for everybody either. Like, oh, you need help, you need a therapist. Do you know how much a therapist is, bitch? Like, let's be fucking for real. Because I just want y'all to know that if anything, I'm here to talk forever. And even if I don't, like, let's say you do send me an Instagram DM, and let's say that you message me and I don't message back. At least you vented. I go through my DMs a lot, but if I don't, if there's a slight chance that I don't see your message, then at least write down what you're going through. Send it. Just do it. I'm sure it'll make you feel better whether someone responds or not. Journaling, writing things down, saying things out loud, making a video of like you ranting like I literally am right now, but like imagine it being like something deeper, you know? Like if you don't have someone to talk to, get your phone, press record, and start talking like you have someone to talk to. Go in your room. Don't even press record. Don't even go on your phone. Talk to yourself. Talk to the air. You may feel like you're a crazy person, but it helps. Can we all just talk about like, okay, also another thing is that when people don't have someone to talk to, I've noticed you can tell that they don't, because they tend to overshare. Those people that share publicly that they went to a fucking mental hospital, or oh yeah, I cut myself last night and bled all over the ground, or yeah, like my dad literally shot me yesterday. Oh my god. Like people that are like that and like open up to like that and expect that no one around them is going to be triggered by the things that they said, you are ignorant and you need to stop what you are doing. You, my dear, I'm sorry if you don't have someone to talk to. Do not come up to me and do not be like, oh yeah, like last week this and that, like last week that. You don't know what people get triggered by. And I don't care if you don't care, because I will clearly punch you or look at you very fucking awkwardly and then walk away, because that shit is embarrassing. That shit is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's just like, if you need someone to talk to, okay, hit me up, girl. Hit me up, girl. Let me say yes, you can talk to me, before you come up to me and start talking about the fact that you bled all over your floor. Stop. Honestly, I think that's it for today. I don't know really what I'm talking about in this entire video, but hopefully it's long enough to post. Anyways, if y'all want more, let me know. I just don't feel like doing this anymore, so thank you.